Ladies and gentlemen, the President. Namaskar. A very good morning to the Honorable President, Railway Board members, senior officers from the CTIs, and my fellow railway officers from the 2018 batch. I, Urvashi Shekhawat, an officer of the Indian Railway Traffic Service, feel extremely privileged and honored to welcome you all to this prestigious occasion, graced by the first citizen of the largest democracy in the world. All great journeys begin with a single step, and in our case, a single train. So before we begin, I would like to invite on stage respected Member Finance of the Railway Board, Ms. Anjali Goyal, to present her welcome speech. Ma'am.
Honorable Rashtrapati Ji, on behalf of the railway fraternity gathered here today, I express deep gratitude and respect for your gracious consent to address us. Honorable Rashtrapati Ji, you are an inspiration for the entire nation. Your rich and diverse experience in all spheres of life and governance is an invaluable source in guiding our actions as Bharatiya Rail embarks on its journey in the Amrit Kal. This journey is a humble contribution to the vision of a Viksit Bharat. Honorable Rashtrapati Ji, I take this opportunity to mention a few initiatives of the Bharatiya Rail in recent years. The Amrit Bharat Station Program of Bharatiya Rail seeks to improve travel comfort for all classes of passengers through multifaceted interventions. It will be our endeavour that our stations reflect the local culture and heritage besides creating social spaces for the passengers and local population. Under the Bharat Gaurav scheme, religious and other tourist circuit services have been introduced to promote a deeper understanding of our rich heritage and offer new economic opportunities in destination regions. Honorable Rashtrapati Ji, Bharatiya Rail is dedicated to fast-tracking rail connectivity to remote areas, including the northeastern states and Jammu and Kashmir, to integrate all regions of the country for seamless movements of passenger and freight. Bharatiya Rail has also proven its technology prowess by constructing the highest rail bridge in the world, the Chenab Bridge. Honorable Rashtrapati Ji, we are deeply committed to the Make in India program. Indigenously developed Vande Bharat trains have caught the imagination of our nation. These trains are also planned for commuter services and long distance travel with sleeper facilities to provide world-class travel experience as we move towards Viksit Bharat. Bharatiya Rail is working closely to reach full indigenization of all technology platforms. The Made in India Bharat Kavach platform is undergoing organic evolution to enhance travel safety at economic costs. We are deeply conscious that railways are an environment-friendly mode of transport. The government has infused record budgetary support for capacity augmentation of Bharatiya Rail towards increasing the modal share of railways and complete electrification of all broad gauge routes. This will reduce logistics costs as well as save on carbon emissions. Honorable Rashtrapati Ji, your guidance today would inspire and enthuse our probationers to contribute with full zeal in nation building and fulfilling the dream of a Viksit Bharat. I once again thank you for sparing your precious time today to address us. Thank you, Honorable Rashtrapati Ji.
Thank you, ma'am. Julius Caesar famously said that experience is the teacher of all things. And so far in our journey as railway officers, our lives have been filled with experiences that have not only enriched us professionally but also personally. My friends and I feel extremely blessed that we have been given this opportunity to present before you our experiences. Some of my batchmates here have made a humble attempt to put down their thoughts and emotions in words to share before you. In this thread, I would first like to invite on stage Surabhi Agarwal to share her experiences.
A very good morning to Honorable President of India, esteemed dignitaries, and my fellow officers. I am Surabhi Agarwal, Indian Railway Account Service Officer of 2018 batch, and it is my proud privilege and fortune to share my journey from being a probationer to an IRAS officer. It is often said that coming together is a beginning, staying together is progress, and working together is success. Our training for railways started with a common foundation course at National Academy of Indian Railways, Vadodara, where probationers from all railway services converged to get an overview of the entire subject of Indian Railways. The course was designed with focus on classroom learning as well as practical training, including personality development and leadership training. A trek to beautiful and serene Nilgiris was also organized to uplift our physical, mental and spiritual well-being. After this, the IRAS probationers proceeded to their CTI, that is the Indian Railways Institute of Financial Management, which is a newly built state-of-the-art academy for training the railway officers. During the 1.5-year long training, we were taught important subjects like traffic accounts, general expenditure, stores and workshop accounts, tenders and contracts, government accounting, etc. Thereafter, we were attached with various divisions, workshops and zones of Indian Railways to get practical knowledge about its working. During these field visits, we got the opportunity to meet and interact with senior officials and learn the working of railways at micro and macro level. After that, we were sent to the Arun Jaitley National Institute of Financial Management for a 10-week course to sharpen our accounting and finance skills. Here we were acquainted with subjects like commercial accounting, cost accounting, taxation, public finance, etc. It was a very enriching experience which culminated with the parliamentary attachment. After completion of this meticulous training, we have now been posted in various units of Indian Railways. We are most certain that the reservoir of experiences we have gained will help us contribute to this mammoth organization and also in the growth story of Indian economy during the Amrit Kal period. Thank you and Jai Hind. And now I request Sachi Agarwal to please come on the dais and share her experiences.
परम आदरणीय राष्ट्रपति महोदया एवं उपस्थित सभी सम्मानित अतिथिगणों को मेरा सादर अभिवादन। आज इस विशिष्ट अवसर पर संबोधन का जो सौभाग्य प्राप्त हुआ है, उसके लिए मैं साची अग्रवाल, भारतीय रेल भंडार सेवा की अधिकारी, अत्यंत गौरवान्वित महसूस कर रही हूँ। इस शुभ अवसर पर मैं समस्त रेलवे अधिकारियों की ओर से विश्व के सबसे बड़े लोकतंत्र की प्रथम नागरिक माननीय राष्ट्रपति महोदया के प्रति अथाह सम्मान एवं हार्दिक धन्यवाद व्यक्त करती हूँ। 8 जुलाई 2019 को हमारा यह सुरम्य सफर भारतीय रेल राष्ट्रीय अकादमी वडोदरा से प्रारंभ हुआ। प्रशिक्षण में बुनियादी पाठ्यक्रम तथा प्रबंधन पाठ्यक्रम शामिल थे, जिसमें रेलवे के प्रत्येक विभाग के कार्यप्रणाली की जानकारी दी गई। साथ ही साथ हमारे बहुआयामी विकास हेतु अनुशासन, समयबद्धता, सत्यनिष्ठा एवं स्वास्थ्य का महत्व सम्मिलित थे। क्षेत्रीय प्रशिक्षण के दौरान लिखित पाठ्यक्रम के वास्तविक उपयोग का ज्ञान हुआ, जिनमें क्रिस, IRCTC, RDSO, उत्पादन इकाइयाँ, विभिन्न कारखाने तथा लोकोशेड का भ्रमण भी समाविष्ट था। देश की विभिन्नता में एकता को प्रत्यक्ष रूप से साक्षात्कार करने का यह सुनहरा अवसर था। प्रशिक्षण काल के अविस्मरणीय सफर में विदित हुआ कि शरीर में मौजूद नसों की भांति इस महान भारतवर्ष में रेल की पटरियां विराजमान हैं, जो हमारे 140 करोड़ देशवासियों को भारत माता के कोने कोने में पहुंचाती हैं। हमें इस जिम्मेदारी का बोध हुआ कि हम मात्र जनता को नहीं, बल्कि इस देश के भविष्य का सुरक्षित परिवहन करते हैं। हम मात्र वस्तुओं को नहीं पहुंचाते, बल्कि इस देश की अर्थव्यवस्था सुदृढ़ करते हैं। हम मात्र मंजिलों को नहीं जोड़ते, बल्कि पूरे भारतवर्ष को एक सूत्र में पिरोते हैं। लोकतंत्र के इस मंदिर में माननीय राष्ट्रपति महोदया आपके समकक्ष अपने कर्तव्यों को पूर्ण सत्यनिष्ठा, कर्तव्यपरायणता, नैतिकता एवं पारदर्शिता से संपन्न करने का प्रण लेते हुए हम सभी आपके शुभाशीष की कामना करते हैं। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद। अब मैं श्री निखिल विद्दी को आमंत्रित करना चाहती हूँ।
Honorable Madam President, respected dignitaries, and my dear colleagues, I am Nikhil Vedi, Officer of the Indian Railway Service of Engineers 2018 batch. At the outset, I wish to convey my heartfelt gratitude to Honorable President for giving us her valuable time to address, guide, and inspire us. I stand before you today with a profound sense of gratitude for having the opportunity to speak about the collective experience of every officer of the IRSC 2018 batch. 8 July 2019 was a landmark day when a group of energetic young engineers entered the great halls of Indian Railway Institute of Civil Engineering, Pune. Here, our minds were enriched and equipped with the technical tools required to build the extensive infrastructure supporting the mighty Indian Railways. Our training then took us to National Academy of Indian Railways, Vadodara, where officers across the railway services trained together. We were provided with academic inputs and insights on the fundamentals of railway functioning and operations. On these hallowed grounds, we were able to forge a sense of camaraderie and lifelong friendships. When we got the priceless opportunity to travel across the length and breadth of this country, during our field training, we were given exposure to the practical aspects of construction and maintenance of civil engineering assets like tracks, bridges, tunnels, etc. Our most unforgettable visits were to Chenab Bridge and the Bogeybill Bridge. In our travels to these far reaches, we were not only able to see India, but feel India and breathe India, which reinforced our commitment to public service. Even during the first wave of COVID-19 pandemic, IRIS in Pune and other institutes found ingenious ways to continue our training through online sessions and courses, staying true to the motto, Gyan Jyoti se Margdarshan. Having imparted technical, managerial, and administrative competence, along with honing every skill associated with being a great railway officer, our training was concluded in December 2020. We were then posted as assistant divisional engineers in different zones and divisions across Indian Railways. As in charge of the subdivision, we were responsible for the inspection, maintenance, and safety of all permanent ways and works, along with ensuring the accuracy, quality, and progress of new civil works. Madam President, as members of the esteemed railway fraternity, we promise to every citizen of this nation that we will serve this country with utmost dedication and sincerity and leave a legacy of great nation builders and proud sons and daughters of this nation. Jai Hind. Now I would like to invite Srimati Sonu Agarwal to share her experience.
माननीय राष्ट्रपति जी एवं उपस्थित सभी महानुभावगण, मैं सोनू अग्रवाल, पश्चिम रेलवे अधिकारी, बीकानेर मूल निवासी के लिए यह अत्यंत गौरव एवं सम्मान का अवसर है कि विश्व के सबसे बड़े लोकतंत्र के प्रथम नागरिक के समक्ष 2018 इलेक्ट्रिकल बैच की ओर से प्रशिक्षण अनुभवों को साझा करने का अवसर प्राप्त हुआ है। हमारे राष्ट्र एवं रेलवे की विशालता, विविधता, समता एवं विरासत सर्वविदित है, जिसका बुनियादी स्तर पर जानने का हमारा 18 माह का सफ़र भारतीय रेलवे राष्ट्रीय एकेडमी बड़ौदा के फाउंडेशन कोर्स से प्रारंभ हुआ, जहां अनुशासन, समयबद्धता, योगाभ्यास इत्यादि मूलभूत गुणों को आत्मसात किया, साथ ही विभिन्न विभागों की आपसी सामंजस्य की महत्ता को समझा। तत्पश्चात इरीन नासिक में इलेक्ट्रिक विभाग की भूमिका का विस्तार पूर्वक ज्ञानार्जन किया। क्षेत्रीय प्रशिक्षण के दौरान इस ज्ञान का कार्य स्तर पर व्यवहारिक निष्पादन एवं भारतीय रेल द्वारा भारत को एक माला में कैसे पिरोया गया है, इन अचंभित कर देने वाले अनुभवों को अंतर्निहित किया, जैसे पीर पंजाल टनल फुटप्लेट, पंबन ब्रिज इत्यादि। आदरणीय महोदया, प्रशिक्षण के दौरान आई विश्व महामारी की अप्रत्याशित विपरीत परिस्थिति में भी राष्ट्र की जीवन रेखा अर्थात रेलवे की राष्ट्र सेवा में भूमिका, ऑनलाइन क्लासेस इत्यादि ने हमें चुनौतियों को अवसर में बदलना सिखाया, अर्थात जहाँ चाह वहाँ रह। प्रशिक्षण के अंतिम चरण में जोनल ट्रेनिंग में हमने प्रबंधन एवं तकनीकी विशेषज्ञता के अभूतपूर्व समन्वय को जाना और विभिन्न बाधाओं को समझते हुए उनके निराकरण का प्रयास भी किया। इस प्रकार भारतीय रेलवे के विजन, मोटो एवं कार्यशैली को समझते हुए अपनी अपनी रेलवे में विभिन्न विभागों में कार्यभार को संभालने की जिम्मेदारी उठाई। यत भाव तत भवति, अर्थात आप जैसा सोचते हैं वैसा बन जाते हैं। इसी सोच के परिणाम स्वरूप हम भारतीय रेल को देश का ग्रोथ इंजन एवं विश्व स्तरीय प्रौद्योगिकी निर्यातक इत्यादि बनाने हेतु सतत प्रयास कर रहे हैं। अंततः हम सभी अधिकारी
भारत गणराज्य के प्रमुख के समक्ष ये प्रतिज्ञा करते हैं भारतीय रेल के सुरक्षित एवं विश्वसनीय परिचालन को सुनिश्चित करने में, उत्तम ग्राहक सेवा प्रदान करने में निष्ठावान एवं समर्पित रहेंगे। राष्ट्र की रगों में रेलवे है, रेलवे की रगों में हम सब की रगों में राष्ट्र। जय हिंद, जय भारत। अब मैं बुलाना चाहूँगी इंडियन रेलवे प्रोटेक्शन फोर्स सर्विस से मिस्टर मोहम्मद हनीफ को कि वो आएँ और अपने अनुभवों को साझा करें।
Respected Madam President and distinguished guests, today on this esteemed occasion, I, Muhammad Hanif, stand before you as an officer of Indian Railway Protection Force Service. I am very much honored and deeply grateful to you for this opportunity. I still remember the day when I donned the khaki and the sovereign symbol of India on my uniform for the very first time. It was a moment of honor, and it served as an enduring reminder of the profound responsibility entrusted upon me by my nation. We began our journey in the Railway Protection Force with the foundation course at National Academy of Indian Railways, followed by our core training at Jagjeevan Ram Railway Protection Force Academy, Lucknow. This training institute was established in the year 1954 by Sri Lal Bahadur Shastri, former Prime Minister of India, and was later elevated to the status of the Centralized Training Institute of Railway Protection Force. Our core training had two parts: institutional training, which includes indoor and outdoor training, followed by attachments and field training. In the indoor training, we learned about the Indian Constitution along with other subjects like law, crimes related to the railways and their prevention, administration and functioning of railways, forensic science, cyber security, and advanced methods of criminal investigation. We have also learned the laws related to the safety of women and children, different aspects of gender sensitization, human rights, psychology, and soft skills. Through outdoor training, we honed our physical and tactical skills through infantry drills, parades, physical efficiency, unarmed combat, training on modern weaponry, disaster management, and crowd management practices. Honorable President, during the training, we had the privilege of visiting some of the nation's premier institutions like CBI, IB, NSG, and NIA. We also underwent specialized training attachments with organizations like BSF, CRPF, ITBP, Indian Institute of Management, and Indian National Forensic Sciences University. Through the village visit program, we were also introduced with the experience of village administration and the effectiveness of different government schemes in the life of its people. The training we received has equipped us with the essential functional and behavioral competencies needed to effectively fulfill our goal-driven duties as envisaged in Mission Karma Yogi, which we believe will enable us to facilitate the Indian Railways to play a critical role in realizing the vision of the Atmanirbhar Bharat, a developed and an inclusive nation. Honorable President, we are dedicated to safeguarding the lifeline of the nation, the Indian Railways. We assure you that Railway Protection Force will contribute significantly to nation building by living up to its motto, Yasho Labaswa, or attain glory, with our pledge of Seva Hi Sankalp for our citizens and passengers. Jai Hind.
Thank you, officers. Your experiences, I'm sure, resonate with all of us who have shared a considerable period of time with you during training. Now, it is time for the moment that we all have been eagerly waiting for. Madam President, your life's journey has been a source of inspiration for all of us. Your simplicity, grit, and determination are a symbol of empowerment for the youth. I would now like to request the Honorable President to share her words of wisdom and bestow her blessings on the officers.
Dear probationers of various services of Indian Railways, I take this opportunity to welcome you to Rashtrapati Bhavan. I congratulate all of you for your selection in various services of Indian Railways. It is through a lot of hard work and determination that you have charted your career paths. Now that you will be serving the important positions in the Indian Railways, I will call upon you to understand the great significance that your organization bears on our social life. It is always a delight to listen to the training experiences and to understand the perspective of the young officers. I have met and interacted with probationers of many services. One thing that is common among all our young officers is that they are bright, vibrant, multi-talented, full of new ideas and committed to take the country to greater heights. Dear officers, Indian Railways, as we all know, is the lifeline of the nation. Millions of passengers daily reach their destinations through the trains. Apart from being the employer of lakh of peoples, it is also the carrier of dreams and aspirations of millions. At the same time, the Indian Railways is the backbone of not just the Indian economy, but also of Indians' unity and social, cultural diversity. It is the responsibility of the young officers like you to carry forward the rich legacy of the railway ecosystem and strive to make Indian Railways the provider of best quality services in the world. During your training, I understand that you already have gained knowledge and skills related to your respective domains. I would like to emphasize few important points. Technology is the driving force in all fields today. For Indian Railways, which caters to the needs and demands of millions of people every day and transports millions of tons of freight every month, harnessing technology to the best extent possible is a must. I am happy to know that Indian Railways have shown excellence in administrative and technical fields, being innovative and adaptive. Its initiatives such as railway electrifications, increased freight loading and revenues, and the development of indigenous semi-high speed trains are steps in this direction. I am also happy to know that Indian Railways is collaborating with other organizations and agencies to provide a seamless end-to-end service to the customers. I am glad that Indian Railways has set up the Gati Shakti Vishwavidyalaya, which is a first of its kind central university in the country that focuses exclusively on transport and logistics sectors. I am confident that this university will create a pool of best professionals in engineering, transport economics, supply chain management, and other fields. Dear young officers, you have joined service at a time when India is playing a role more significant than ever in global affairs and showing the path to the world in many areas. You have to contribute in charting a new path in technological advancement in the country by devising new applications and systems for people-friendly and eco-friendly transportation system. People who travel in the trains carry with them the memories of their journeys. India has always followed the tradition of Athithi Devo Bhava, which resonated with the world leaders also during the last just concluded G20 summit. I urge you all to treat the customers, especially the passengers, as your guests and provide the best service and best experiences that they can cherish. You must work towards increasing facilities for the senior citizens and differently abled. I would also like to underline the need to ensure safety of passengers by all means. With the advanced technology and artificial intelligence based applications, efficient and foolproof systems should be designed, giving utmost priority to rail safety. I am happy to know that Indian Railways has taken several green initiatives, including electrification of railways, improving energy efficiency, acquiring green certification for stations, installations, and switching to renewable sources of energy. I am sure that you young officers will be the real drivers of all these initiatives and will ensure their timely implementation to achieve the goal of green railways and sustainable transportation scheme. In the end, I wish you all the success in your future endeavor. May you bring glory to your service and the nation. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.